Dude, I love the onion rings at Burger King. They're like crunchy, yet soft on the inside. Delicious. And then you take that onion ring sauce and just slam it in there.
Mm.
Oh, wait. Are we doing a podcast right now?
Mm-hmm.
Whoopsie. Hey, Burger King, if you want to sponsor us, give me a call. I'll eat onion rings all day for you.
Welcome to the Walrus and Comic. That's how this one starts.
That's right. It's been a while. You know, I wanted to open it up kind of how we do stupid stuff with squawking and talking. I felt like this was needed.
It was. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I try my best to make everyone happy. Some would say I'm a comedian. Others, a walrus.
I'd call you Walrus. Lee, let me ask you a question. How ridiculous do you think it would be if on October 24th Gaethje was to beat Habib Nurmagomedov and all the Conor McGregor fans took to social media and pointed and laughed and carried on? Would you think, what are you talking about? We saw what happened to you. What are you talking about?
First of all, I think there's a miracle that has to happen for Khabib to lose that fight.
Would it be ridiculous to you
Yeah.
if McGregor fans...
What's ridiculous to me is that there are McGregor fans.
Now, can I tell you where I'm going with this?
Sure.
I'm going a specific place.
Tell me.
Tennessee
Tell me why.
lost to Georgia.
Yeah.
South Carolina fans decided, after they had gotten their brains beat in,
I'm going to roll my eyes on this one.
after they got their brains beat out, that they needed to step up and laugh on behalf of Georgia. So I'm glad you said you thought it was ridiculous, because I do too.
See what you did there, man. See what you did there. Here's the thing. No matter what the sport is, no matter what the team is, there's always going to be fans like that. Clemson has the same group of fans like that. They might not be as loud as they were before because, hello, they're winning.
Yeah.
But not long ago, they had those same fans. And then when Dabo Swinney decides he's going to take the job at the Houston Texans and leave Clemson this year and go to the NFL, you know what? Those same fans will be back. They'll be like, come on back home to me, Bubba. Come on, Papa. Get in there.
What a dumbass decision that would be
Oh, yeah.
for Dabo.
Unless you just want to prove, hey, I can do this in the NFL.
I mean, I see that happening, but still, you have everything. You're on an island.
$9 million a year.
The job does itself now, recruiting-wise.
Yeah.
You don't have to go out and get players. They want to be here.
$9 million a year.
I don't have to work for it.
Your assistant, your defensive coordinator, who should be a head coach at a major D1 school, gets paid more than the lower tier D1 coaches. Okay, makes over $5 million a year. You do have it made. Listen, the area sells itself. You ever been to Clemson?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
All right, listen. Coming from a staunch Carolina fan, it's beautiful up there.
Oh, I can imagine.
The hills.
I can tell you what it looks like on HDTV.
Listen, it's beautiful. And then the area around it's like a little town, man. And then you're not far from Greenville. Listen, I dated a girl from that area. Maybe biggest mistake of my life, but we had a lot of fun around the Clemson area.
I hear the hills do have eyes.
Nah, this one was a solid 8, dude.
Oh, okay.
She was solid, all right? I can't, listen, I'm not going to speak bad about Max. You know, like, I'm not that type of man.
Run!
Yes.
You watching TV Wednesday night? You watching Big ESPN Wednesday night?
Yeah, you know, I thought we should do this stream on Wednesday, but I have to do some couple things with the IRS with help my mom with some stuff.
The boys.
I didn't think I was going to be ready. But
the boys.
Here you go. Hot take. The Raging Cajuns go down. Coast Carolina is a 4-0. They go to number 21 in the nation.
Puts it in the top 25 in their third year in the FBS.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
How crazy.
And you know what the great thing is? You can do that, and they can do that, and Clemson and Carolina fans can agree and enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, like, seriously. How great would it be, though, if Coastal Carolina's in the top 25 and Carolina...
That Clemson, I was about to say that Clemson and Carolina in all those years in, like, the mid-2000s had to fight to be in the top, to be a top 25 school. And Coastal does it in their third year in.
For the record, it might not be legitimate.
Shut
because
up.
your Big Ten or was it the Big 12, the Pac-12 and all that, they're not in it yet. So if they're going to do it, they got to do it now, so they don't lose that footing whenever Ohio State comes trotting in.
I think Ohio State's ranked 3 right now.
Ohio
They're
State's
in.
three.
Big Ten is ranked.
Are they ranked?
Yeah.
Why would they be ranked? They haven't played a game.
Big Ten's ranked right
they
now.
Suck.
So it's legitimate.
Isn't no. The top 5 is SEC, ACC.
I thought Ohio State got their ranked last week.
No, the top 5 right now is Clemson, Alabama, UNC, Notre Dame.
You are right. Why did I think they got their ranked last week?
Yeah, I was saying they're not in yet, dude.
Why did I think that?
I don't know, but like they're not in yet. Don't be dumb like that. Because I remember all the ACC people were touting ACC. We see how good Miami was.
You know who I think is real.
Who?
Fucking Tar Heels.
Maybe. Here's the thing, dude. Alright. The ACC. I don't think it's necessarily they're good. But I just think Clemson's on a whole different level.
Yeah.
You know, like I think it goes beyond that. I think it's kind of like how some things. Alright, Alabama transcended the SEC, right?
Yeah.
Clemson transcended the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
University of Southern Cal at one point transcended the Pac-12. University of Texas transcended. Was that the Big Ten at that time?
Yeah, it was the Big Ten.
I think it's the Big Ten. At
Oklahoma,
that time.
but they had Oklahoma too.
Yeah, but like those teams, like people find a way to transcend it because once you're at the top at a conference,
Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah, like when you're at the top, it's hard for those other teams to kind of beat you in the recruiting battle.
When Nebraska was big, they were in the Big East.
God, Nebraska probably should just cancel.
Was it? Here, get me again if I'm wrong. The Big East was Nebraska in the late '90s, mid '90s. Nebraska, Miami, Virginia Tech. I think all these people were in the Big East when they were big, like when they were top power schools. I think they were coming out of the Big East.
I think so. I'm not exactly sure.
I think. But well, don't worry. Everybody has access to Google.
Yeah, do that.
Big East football. 19. What year do we want? 98.
Sure.
1998. Conference summary for that year. Syracuse, Miami, Virginia Tech, West Virginia, Boston. Why did I think Nebraska was in it?
I don't know. It seemed like a stretch, but
Syracuse, Miami, Virginia Tech, West Virginia, Boston College, Rutgers, Temple, and Pitt. I like Pitt's older colors, that darker blue and the gold instead of just the weird blue and yellow.
Yeah.
You know their old colors,
Yeah.
I like that better.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh logo they used to have.
Sure.
I miss that Pitt school. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Because I've never cared about Pitt, to be honest with you.
I've always cared about college football, Ron.
Now
All of it.
was Larry Fitzgerald from Pitt? Didn't he play for Pitt?
Shit, he might have been on the cover of NCAA 2005. I know it was a Pitt player, a wide receiver. I don't know who it was.
Yep, Pitt. Played at Pitt. Look at that.
Is that what number was he?
Oh shoot, I don't know.
Oh Jesus Christ, Ron! Larry Fitzgerald on the cover.
I didn't realize that was Larry Fitzgerald on the cover, to be honest with you.
Larry Fitzgerald on the cover. I knew it was a Pitt player.
Well, he's like the most prolific to come out of Pitt, I think, isn't he?
See, Ron, I care about all of college football.
I don't. I only care about the University of South Carolina, baby!
Not just what's going on in my sewer hole of the southeast.
Come on, dude. Like, Pitt, no one cares.
I like keeping up with what's going on.
No, I mean, every year I watch the Syracuse Clemson game because, like, they've always been the team that seems like could upset Clemson.
For some reason.
But, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's like their kryptonite.
Like South Carolina and Vanderbilt for a while.
Yeah, that's good.
I told you about that game I went to that they just laid an egg. Number 6 in the country just fucking didn't show up.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Decided we don't have to play today. Take a day off.
We haven't done a show since I went to a Carolina game this year. Let me tell you how
was
Can I tell you how surreal it was? All right, so it's a night game.
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock in the afternoon. You look out from the balcony of the penthouse suite I was at.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's outside hardly, because there's no one allowing tailgating except private areas. It's just kind of quiet. Then you get in the stadium, where we sat last time, where I took you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new area. You go through a new bar.
Ooh.
That has top shelf liquor, drinks, and everything in it. And you go out and it was just so weird not having someone rub up on your leg every 5 seconds, because like everyone was socially distanced. They're in like 4-seat packages, and so it's like me, my uncle, my aunt, and my cousin, and then 12 feet down there was someone else.
Huh.
And like 12 feet down there was someone else.
Strange.
It felt weird, dude. It felt really weird, but I enjoyed it.
It was probably nice not having all those drunk goober asses around you that have never watched a football game. Apparently, they don't know what they're watching. They're just there to get drunk and go. Aah!
Listen, if you're a South Carolina fan, what else is there to do but get? Oh, you see.
See how angry that made me? I don't know why it won't plug in with this thing here. Hang on. Alright, we're back. Don't worry. Don't worry. Right?
You're stressing me out, man, with that thing. But what I was saying, when you're a South Carolina fan, what else to do? Like, what else is there for you to do except get drunk and yell at? Hey, man.
I've never watched football. I don't know what it's about. What is this game about? And you know what we heard last time we went? Didn't we hear a lot of that last time? What is this game about? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm watching.
Oh, you had a bunch of people doing that in this game, too, yelling to put another quarterback in.
I don't know what this game's about.
Well, we should have won that game, though, man.
Ryan Hawinski will put super glue on the football or something. I don't know.
How about the NFL, dude? How about
Is Chicago real or not? Or are they just a fake 4-1?
I think they're a real deal. I think Nick Foles is a way better quarterback than Mitchell Trubisky.
Jesus Christ.
And I think they can at least get to like the second round of the playoffs. You know what's disappointing me? The Minnesota Vikings.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, but you know, it wasn't Cousins' fault we gave the game away.
Yeah, that wasn't.
We go for on 4th and 1 on the 6-yard line where I could kick a field goal, be up 8, and make Russell Wilson score a touchdown and get a 2 point.
Yeah.
No.
Good decision.
Go for it on 4th and 1. We run the ball.
Good
and
job, Coach.
Yeah. And then DK Metcalf, he's a god. He's a man among the boys.
Is he?
Did you see his game last night?
Yeah.
You see that catch he made being draped over by our defender?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
How? I saw an article. I didn't see who the author was. I just saw that it was an article, and I think they were wrong.
Okay.
I think the point to be made was not what they said. I think they got it wrong.
Yeah.
Their point was Mike Davis's performance over the last few weeks without McCaffrey shows
the Panthers are way better than people thought.
Shows that running backs don't deserve to be paid. I think he's off. I think he's wrong. I think what it shows, Mike Davis deserves to be paid more than people thought. I think he missed the mark.
Get this. The Panther football team offensively is more flexible without McCaffrey in it.
Yeah. Because you have
to feed McCaffrey.
He's the most valuable player. You got to give it to him.
Everything.
Everything has to go through McCaffrey.
Now Bridgewater has the ability to operate whichever way he wants.
Which is weird. It seems like it would open you up a little bit to have more.
But it's more restricted.
But now everything has to go through him.
When Adrian Peterson got all that money from Minnesota, you knew it was going to be Adrian Peterson 2 out of every 3 downs.
That's true.
You know, it's the same way with Christian McCaffrey. Mike Davis is a stud. I mean, we got glimpses of it at Carolina.
That.
He's better now than he was at Carolina.
And you know what? They wouldn't use him in South Carolina when he had big days.
You're right. I still understand it.
We've had 2 coaches in a row that does that don't like to use their running backs.
How do you think Matt Rule feels? That's his name, right? The coach. Like, how do you think he feels? You know, man, I lost the best running back in the NFL, and my backup is playing out of his mind, and we've won 3 straight games with him.
Yeah, my backup's a monster.
Hey, listen, man, Trey Christian.
He got me. What did I say? 22 points on FanDuel.
Yeah, I drafted him too on FanDuel.
He had a good day, and guess what? Next week we get. I think it'll be a good game. The Bears, the Panthers, and the Bears.
I think the Panthers can actually win that game. Will I pick them? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
That's gonna be a big one to ponder.
Later this week we'll probably do a stream add up our scores. Maybe next week, maybe Sunday. Maybe we'll figure it out. It'll be on our Facebook page.
How do we do? Do you know?
I haven't added them all up yet.
I haven't looked. I know I missed on the Kansas City game.
Yep.
The Raiders are legit.
Yeah.
Like actually legit.
How surprised?
Actually, it's kind of hard to bet against them right now.
How surprised you? Everybody in the NFC South. Bucks 3-2, Saints 3-2, Panthers 3-2.
I think it's great for the division. At least they're not the NFC East. Like
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think the Panthers division's tough. I think it's a tough division.
Isn't it a damn shame that the NFC East is going to take somebody's playoff spot?
100%.
That they're going to have to give a playoff spot.
Who's going to be the quarterback for Dallas? Is it going to be the Red Rocket? Is it going to be the Red Rocket?
Yeah.
You think?
You see him finish off the Giants Sunday?
Well, I mean, that division, you can finish anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. How great would it be if the Red Rocket comes in, leads the Cowboys to the playoffs, leads them to the NFC Championship game, and then Jerry Jones looks like a hero because he didn't pay Dak all that money he wanted.
Man. What about, you're right, but what about...
The injury?
No.
The floppy ankle?
That was gross. But the fucking AFC North. The Steelers, the Ravens, and the Browns.
So, that
all
division...
4-1.
The Steelers are undefeated, aren't they?
They're 4-0.
Yeah.
Because they had a game canceled. So they're 4-0, 4-1, and 4-1.
Yeah.
Boom!
Yeah.
Who wins that division?
Alright. You call me crazy. I think the Steelers won it.
I do too.
Really do think that. I think Ben Roethlisberger, after taking a year off
I think he's the best
injury,
quarterback out of those three. I think the Steelers have the best quarterback out of those three.
But am I rooting for the Browns to make the playoffs?
I am.
Heck yes.
I will say, I was just thinking, I thought Sunday watching the Panthers game.
I'm going to have a bottle of water.
All right. It is to the benefit of the Browns. Not necessarily now that they're doing so good, they may not need it. The Panthers definitely, it benefits them that there's 7 playoff spots this season. A team like the Panthers, that's going to come in big for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say for the Browns too, but at 4-1, I mean, it would be good for them if they're a 500 team like they usually are.
Well, listen, if they make the playoffs, I mean, they basically winning the Super Bowl there. I mean, how long has it been since they've been in the playoffs?
Yeah.
It's been a pretty long drought, I think.
Yeah. Man. I'm trying to figure out a team that it helps the most from each. It helps the Panthers. From the NFC, it helps them the most.
Yeah.
AFC.
How about the Falcons, though? How bad are they? A few weeks ago, I said they were the best 0-2 team in the league.
How do you think about that?
I mean, talent-wise, they still are.
Yeah, but
yeah, you had to fire the coach, man.
Yeah, that was enough.
I'm never about firing people, but Jesus, he's that bad.
Enough was enough.
Yeah.
I got it. I know who it's good for.
Okay.
The Raiders. They're going to need that 7th spot, I think.
Yeah.
Either them or the Colts.
Listen, the Colts are... I didn't realize they had the best defense in the Tampa Bay just beat Houston 4-2, 2-0 lead for them now. I didn't realize the Colts defense was as good as it was. It was the number 1 ranked defense in the NFL.
I didn't either.
Yeah, Darius Leonard didn't play this week, which probably kind of hurt them. But
can I tell you my 2 FanDuel picks that stuck out to me this week?
Sure.
You know who my quarterback was?
Who was it?
It was Dak Prescott.
Oh no. Oh no.
You know who my defense was?
Oh, I remember this one. The
49.
49ers.
How? Could I do any worse?
The Miami Dolphins smacked them, dude.
Could I have done any worse?
Every time you feel like they get close to putting Tua in, like every time they get that close, Fitzmagic just comes out and plays out of his mind.
Could I have done any? Did to choose Dak Prescott as my quarterback and 49ers as my defense this week? That's as low as it gets.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I lost.
Wait, you could have picked Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, he got pulled out of the first half.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was in the game.
Yeah, he would have had less points.
No, I didn't even know he was in the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought he was still hurt.
Well, they thought he was good to go.
Yeah.
He wasn't really good.
I could have told him that.
Yeah.
I'm smarter than they are. I thought he didn't play. They tried to make him play.
Who you got tonight, man? Clippers. Clippers. The Chargers and the Saints. Like, I know you picked the Saints. Do you think Justin Herbert can pull it out? He's not he almost beat Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Can he beat Drew Brees?
Yeah.
I mean,
Tom Brady's better than Drew Brees. He can.
You know what's great? This is a guy that, people are, coming out of college, they're there was some buzz, but people are like, he can't make the throws, and I mean, they're 1-3, but he's looked really good. Can't help the other people around him aren't good. You know, Eckler's out hurt.
Yeah.
And, I don't know.
I think they can, but I think the Saints, not near enough pieces for the Chargers to beat the Saints in a primetime game.
But no Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is out because of an altercation at practice.
Yeah, what?
I think,
what the hell kind of altercation gets you not in a game?
I think they're masking an injury. I
was about to say, what kind of altercation gets you taken out of a game? Like a fight has never broke out at a practice before.
I don't know, man. Maybe he hit a guy and broke his jaw like they did.
I was about to say, Smith. or I don't know, maybe fights get you suspended all the time. Do fights get you taken out of a game if you get in a little?
I guess they were just.
You get in a little scuffle with somebody, they're going to take you out of the game.
I guess they were proving the point that you're not that good to be able to do whatever you want.
They might find out tonight.
Yeah. That'd be so great.
They might find out. I don't think they will because Drew Brees can still make 10-yard passes.
Yeah. Drew Brees can still throw the ball down the field. What are you talking about?
Not like he used to.
He still can make. He still can make them. We're gonna see, man.
We need that sound effect. We need your
more
every time you make a point.
The dope from Simpsons. Homer. Listen, you know I'm right. Drew Brees can still make the throws.
Oh man, did you see South Carolina put it on Vanderbilt?
They did though.
It's Vanderbilt.
A team we normally lose to, or win by 3.
It's like, I'm gonna use this. I don't know who watches this podcast, but you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Don't worry, I'm the one going out on a limb, so if it breaks, you'll be fine.
Okay.
It's like if Dylan parades around saying they beat Walker Hall. Do you think Dylan would do that?
No.
Man, you see who we beat? Man. Alright.
I love the sound of that. You gotta do that to Nick whenever he's on the next podcast with us. He starts saying something.
Now everybody that listens to our broadcast, usually listens to Walkmore Radio, is going to listen to this podcast.
Golly.
Did he just throw us under the bus?
I don't know who you are. What about LeBron James winning the title last night?
Didn't we know it was coming?
Oh yeah, we 100%.
We tried to talk ourselves out of not knowing it was coming.
Golly,
maybe the Heat can
you know
win.
what? Listen, Butler did everything he could have possibly.
Maybe.
He played. You realize the game they won before, he played every second except for like 29 seconds.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Maybe the Heat can. I mean, maybe the Heat can win if they put a couple. We tried to talk ourselves out of knowing.
Listen, I was on the Nugget train for so long.
Me too.
But here's the thing. It had to happen.
Anthony Davis and LeBron James on the same team.
It had to happen while KD was injured.
Yeah.
Because next year it's going to be a different story.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot different.
Will it be?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. KD is the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
And he's on a team that's...
But you have number 2 and 3.
Yeah.
On the same team. Number 2 and 3 versus number 1.
Yeah, but number 2 is a year older. Yeah.
So is number 1 and 3.
Yeah, but 37, he'll be 38 next year. That's a little bit different than 20.
Is he the Tom Brady of basketball?
Yeah.
Can he?
Except I think he's more likable than Tom Brady.
I don't know. He tries not to be. He does some things. He tries not to be.
Yeah. He definitely is, though. You open a school,
yeah.
underprivileged
well,
people.
he does things to be likable, and then he does things where like, did you have to do that?
Yeah, he had a comment after the game last night. He's like, all the Lakers organization wants to be respected, all so-and-so wants to be respected, and I want my damn respect.
Like
That's
him throwing, like the game that they lost to the Heat, him trying to, on a play that was obviously a foul. He's like, well, we just couldn't find a rhythm. There was a questionable call. Come on. Give the respect. You want people to respect you? When you get beat, say it.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
If you want the respect, when you get beat, say it. And then we can
Did you remember watching like an old podcast? 2019 NBA draft?
Man, this thing is like short 15-minute clips. It's been changing videos here.
Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering. I was like, why are we watching?
No, this thing's been changing videos here.
Here's the thing. LeBron James needed to win. He needed to win to cement his Laker legacy.
Even though I don't think it makes him better than Michael Jordan. I don't think it makes him... I don't think it did anything that big. People want to think it did.
Just like you have to think the people who are arguing that are this generation.
You ready?
They didn't watch. Yeah. How about WWE, man? Breaking up the New Day. I want to bring it in while we're here.
I like it.
You know why I say that?
Yeah. I liked it.
I know you're not a big fan of the New Day, but let me tell you, like...
Maybe Big E won't have any more pancakes in his ass.
I love the pancake power. Listen, man, I know you're not like a person that goes to a lot of WWE events, but like the New Day, the pop they got rivaled Stone Cold's. This is God's honest truth. Like they were that popular.
It's a
but
shame.
I'm not. Listen, Big E deserves the opportunity to go to the top. I
his
understand.
run.
I understand that. He's got to be heel though. He's got to turn heel for it. I think.
I think you go either way.
I think he has to be heel.
Wow.
Because I think you have to be able to truly separate him from the New Day. Because the New Day still going to be a tag team.
Okay, you got me.
You got to have Big E.
Because they see him as the New Day guy.
Yeah.
They see him as
New
Day's heavyweight
You can
champion.
spend the next couple of months doing pay-per-views where he's beating up both the New Day members. Like,
Yeah.
All right, so
But you can't just shoehorn it in and have him attack both of them.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon likes to just do things and like, oh, goddamn pal, don't worry about it. They'll never question us.
I can see them like in a big tag team match at the pay-per-view for the titles, and Big E comes out acting like he's cheering them on, and then like pulls down the rope for one of them, takes him out. The referee's down, takes the other guy out, and just walks out.
Well, yeah, that would work, but you have to have a follow-up the next night.
And then
because all great heels are not only bad guys, they make good points that you don't want to hear. That's what makes a good heel, is he has a point.
Yeah, well, his point is
so he
carried the New Day because of his size.
So he has to come in the next night.
Yeah.
and tell you they held me down
Yeah.
for how long. I deserved
Yeah.
my run for how long, and I had
And
to
then-
carry these two jamokes
and
and
then-
toss pancakes to people.
And then you put him in Hell in a Cell 2-on-1, and he destroys them.
There you
And
go.
then you've made him. You've made him the heel. You've made him like indestructible. Everything like same thing they did with like Roman Reigns and the Uso brothers, right?
Right.
Similar type storyline. I think it would work
Thank
effectively.
God Roman Reigns finally got Paul Heyman.
100%.
Jesus Christ.
Probably the best decision WWE's made. In 5
Now
years.
I'm on Roman Reigns' train. But once again, you know where I stand on this. I refuse to give Vince McMahon credit for it. The library
It was his
is
decision.
not. The library is not fond of you when you bring a book back 4 years late.
Here's the thing. All
They're
this,
like,
all this
why
is
did you bring it back?
all this is allowed to happen because Brock Lesnar's not coming back to WWE for a while.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. And
No.
they took Heyman off of creative control.
They don't give you credit. Best Blockbuster doesn't give you a standing ovation when you walk in with their movie 2 years late. They don't say, "Hey, you have a name."
But
They say,
at least it happened.
"Late fees, you."
At least
Idiot.
it happened, though. At least it happened. We've been waiting for it. It
So
happened.
you're giving him credit.
Yeah, I'll give him the credit. He pulled the trigger. He pulled the
Do
trigger.
And this
And you know what?
This-
I hope him and Seth Rollins get back together.
This is where our comment section goes tonight. Do you give him credit or do you not give him the credit? I don't. Walrus gives him the credit. Do you give him the credit?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below. Do you give Vince McMahon the credit for finally flipping Roman Reigns heel and putting Paul Heyman with him?
I do not.
Or are you like Brett, a sad little panda, thinking it's too late, thinking that it doesn't matter now? But we know what
Too
the
little,
real
too
truth
late.
is. To say I'm sorry, she's not crying anymore. Yeah, I was thinking it was a Billy Ray Cyrus.
Yeah,
right?
but I took it in a different direction.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Comment down below.
Let us
Make
know.
sure you subscribe. Follow us on Facebook.
Let us know what you want us to talk about. We will talk about anything.
Oh
Really.
yeah, I'll do it.
It doesn't matter if we know about it or not.
I'll
You
talk
as
about
well.
you.
That's right. Give us a like, a follow, subscribe, share it with your friends.
Come to Facebook.
Comment below. Yeah, join our Facebook page.
We started doing polls and discussion threads and all that kind of good stuff on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us. Subscribe here on YouTube. Comment down below.
And watch the WWE Draft Night Part 2 tonight.
Yeah, watch that. I'm not going to see any of it. I'm not going to see any of Chargers and Saints because we're about 30 minutes away from the boys getting on the field. The Braves.
Yep. And I'm calling it Braves sweep the Dodgers.
I love it.
Keep
All
them
my
going.
life, I started watching baseball in 2012. I have watched the Braves
Miss
Lose-
get kicked out of the playoffs the first round.
lose to the Cardinals twice and the Dodgers 3 times. I have never seen them beat the Dodgers in the playoffs.
This is the year, Brett.
Would love it.
MVP Ozuna.
You know what? I don't give a damn who the MVP is. I like Ozuna. I would love it. I just want to see.
You know why I like Ozuna? Because it rhymes with Yokozuna.
Thank you. And that is the Walrus and the comic. That's why he's the fucking comic. Good night.
Boom!